All right, the time has come and you need to rent an excavator. How do you know exactly what you need to rent for the job? Well, I'm gonna dive in and help you. I hope I can help you. Choose between size, shape, accessories. I wanna dive in just a little bit deeper so I can help you make a better choice before the job gets started and you get the proper excavator. Enjoy. All right, when choosing an excavator for the job, there is an array of sizes, from the Super Mini X here that goes through backyards and gets through gates really easily, with tracks that extend and contract. Knowing the job size ahead of time will help speed up the process. And then we get out of the Mini X size, then we move ourselves into excavators and big demolition excavators as well. So understanding the size of excavator before you get into the job will greatly speed up the actually proficiency of the job. Choosing the right excavator for the job will also help with fuel consumption and the speed of the job. So proper sizing of the excavator will get things moving just right. Okay, let's talk about tail swing. Look at this. Understanding that these machines that are already big enough are gonna be doing a lot of rotating. When an excavator rotates over the tracks, how much is hanging over the tracks is how you tell for tail swing, and you wanna make sure that the job site can fit this machine. When it comes to attachments, that's another thing to consider. What are you going with today? You going with whose bucket? What kind of teeth are on that bucket? Is it a smooth bucket? Do you need some type of roller, a compaction? What about something to break the dirt up? Can the machine handle the attachment needing extra hydraulics to it? So a hammer like this is gonna need a specific machine. So if you need to break up that concrete or whatever you're hammering into, make sure the machine can handle the attachment and the strength of the actual attachment going into it. But one of the other things is needing a thumb. Having that thumb is something that you want to pre-order into your rental. They can attach a thumb after if it didn't come with it, but having it on before will make everything so much smoother. Here's another thing to consider are the tracks. Metal tracks? What about rubberized tracks? Something to consider with the tracks and how they're gonna tear up the land that you're on, whether it matters or not, is very important and something to consider. Did you know that also you can get one of these machines with wheels on them? Yeah, a wheeled excavator is also an option. So the type of traction that the machine sits on is something to 100% consider beforehand, and that's something that we can also help you with in your pre-order of your rental. So you thought of your size, good. You've thought of the type of tracks, excellent. You've thought of the attachments. You're doing well so far. So considering your dig depth and how big the machine go hand in hand ahead of time will greatly improve the proficiency of your machine. All right, here in sunny Southern California, I mean, look, you may not even consider renting a machine with a cab, but having a cabbed machine, woo, that makes or breaks it. It's heating up all over the place. And a cab with air conditioning, music, a comfy environment, less dust, less of that environment invading your workspace, keeping you cool, calm, and collected for those long days on the job sites. So consider a cab versus an open cab excavator before your rental. Look, make your life easier. Get comfy, get a cab. Did you consider on how the machine is actually gonna get to the job site? Not every excavator fits on a standard delivery truck. So understanding ahead of time when you're making that order and the size of that excavator, understanding that the transportation is a super important part of the process. You can't tow all of them behind your own personal pickup truck. All right, maintaining the excavator on the job site is something that is crucial to the rental of the machine. Yes, at Equipment Share, we are equipped with T3 to help monitor the alerts and the overall health of the machine, but there are quite a few things that you are responsible for during the rental of your machine. So something to consider, the bigger the machine, the costs go up for maintenance, and understanding the maintenance of the machine will help the machine last longer on the job site and run smoother with less downtime. Our technology with T3 will help manage your downtime and help manage that machine, but you are responsible for the cost of maintaining that machine while it's there on the job site. At the end of it all, at the end of the rental, all of this all together could be something to consider to purchase an excavator. If you're constantly seeing a job that you need to use excavators for, and all of this starts adding up from the fuel, from the maintenance, rental, insurance, consider actually maybe purchasing an excavator. Yeah, it's a lot to upfront in the beginning, but in the end, overall, it could be cheaper than renting all of this altogether. Understanding everything you need ahead of time will make the job site go smoother, more efficient, and get the job site done the correct way. Everything from the attachments to the thumb, to the size, the shape, the tracks, whether they're rubber or metal or wheels, having a cab, dig depth, everything that we covered will make everything so much better ahead of time. So proper planning before you rent the excavator will make your life so much better. Also, maybe consider purchasing your excavator. Purchasing an excavator helps with that overall cost. All right, well, there you have it. Rent an excavator. These are amazing machines. Just plan ahead of time and everything will go great. Love them.